Come on, little fire. Well, that didn't work. Come on, little fire. Come on, little fire. Perfect.
Just noticed my mic wasn't working. Okay, so here we are. Now I can talk. Yeah, things are going well. Turned in a homework assignment yesterday. Got something to work on over the weekend. Got my flight and hotel confirmations for my trip to LA in next month for the opera. Our opera workshop is continuing on, so yeah, nice to have the confirmations. And I'm in negotiations for a visit in April to do a poetry reading and run a workshop at a U.S. university, but details pending. We have to, I think they have to put together a proposal, and we haven't finalized the speaking fee yet, so those things are still up in the air, but hopefully that works out. Earlier this stream, we killed the 2 bunnies that we need to kill so that we have enough hides and guts. So technically we can leave. And we might do that. Because there's really no point in staying here. Since we don't have a hacksaw. And we don't have a bedroll. So I think we will just take our leave. Let's see here. Now let's just go. We'll rush while we can. Kidney stone. No, that's not fun. Oh, what'd you say? Ah! Face planting. No fun. I think we have, not this weekend, but I think next weekend we have a special state conference, which I'm not certain what to expect, but I did hear that in Utah, they started consolidating a lot of congregations, a lot of wards got consolidated. So I'm wondering if they might be doing some of that here. I don't know. Or maybe there's some positive news. I'm thinking most likely that's not the case, but then again, could be something else. Could be some sort of reorganization of leadership, local leadership. That could be, maybe that's about time to happen. Don't know. $85 countries. Wow. Oh, I spent a good chunk of today working on a particular project, trying to, I had like an approach I had mapped out to in theory, make my job easier, but instead, by the end of the day, I'd come to the realization that I needed to rethink my strategy and try a different approach altogether. So, but this is the reason why I have this kind of time at the beginning of this project, is to test out a few different approaches before we get into like the more complicated, bigger, larger scale version of the project. I have a small data set to test. I have larger ones if I need them. But right now, I just need to come up with a way to work with the data that's allows us to turn into something we can use visualization software on, or use some sort of visualization library in Python.
That's right.
Well, I'm using what's it called? It's gonna bother me to do. Okay, so this is called Seaborn. That's what it's called, and Matplotlib. So these are two libraries from Python that are meant for doing data wrangling and visualization. Yeah, if there wasn't as much code involved, like what they want to do, if it was a little bit more straightforward, then we would probably be using, they would probably be using Tableau, or they would be doing things with, usually Tableau, or what's the other one? Power BI, those type of visualization tools, which I really have no experience with. So I've kind of like watched one or two tutorials on that, but that was a while ago. Okay, we should probably go ahead and figure out what our new challenge is, since we got our. Okay, let's double check here. We grabbed everything with us, right? Yep. Okay, so we have our deck of cards, which I'm pulling out here. And we will riffle. Oops, that didn't. A little too new. It just slid together before I could even riffle it. Okay, so I'm gonna mix this up a little bit more. Can't see it, but I'm cutting it 3 ways. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Another shuffle. Pull, pull, pull. Okay, so here we are. We are going to go with this one. Uh-oh. What does it say? Oh no. This is game over, I think. You know what that is? That's the Queen of Clubs. Why am I frightened by Queen of Clubs? Because it means we have to find 13 hides or guts. 13. We have no weapon yet. How are we supposed to do that? Yeah, I don't know. This is going to be tough. Day 6. I don't know. Now, Pleasant Valley is a big place. We get a deer carcass that's going to be... So let's see. Did I say 13? This is actually 12. Jack is... King is 13. Queen is 12. But still. 12. That means that could be 4 deer carcasses. No, I think it's more than that. That could be 4 rabbits. Actually, you know, it's doable. Somewhat doable. Moving to an email system on an app. Brace. Okay.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
That's a terrible way. Guess we're going this way. Ooh, we made it. Okay, I really hope we get a hacksaw. That would make life much simpler. Okay, what do we have here? Hey, Roller. We managed to kill 2 rabbits at the beginning of the stream, so we were able to get our 4 hides and guts. And so we were able to get out of Timberwolf Mountain pretty quickly. Now our problem is we pulled a new card and it was Queen of Clubs, which is not good. Because we still don't have a hacksaw. So that's slow going for harvesting things.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
But we do have cloth down here, so we will be able to do some repairs. No pry bars. No hacksaw. Okay, we're going to stay inside and we're just going to... Yeah, we're expecting snow. There was apparently, my roommate says there was kind of ice this morning on the roads. And then tomorrow, well, tonight we might get a little bit of snow, and then tomorrow probably rain mostly, but there's a chance that the cold weather could turn and come through the city, and then we'd get snow. I'm hoping it doesn't snow. I'm hoping it's just rain, because my plan is still to go to campus to run my in-person D&D game. But if it is snowing and the buses are all crazy, then I will. Yeah, if the buses are crazy, then might have to postpone, which does not make me happy. But gotta do what you gotta do. Actually, we're still not quite tired enough, so let's prepare our birch bark and our rose hips. Yeah. Okay, let's see what we can repair. Those are good, those are good. This needs repair. Failed again, huh? And we're out. I thought I saw something down here, but I guess I didn't. Okay, one of the key things we want to do is find that bedroll. We are going to hope that it's in the picnic cave. But before we go there, need more torches. Oh, I spent a little bit of time this afternoon reorganizing my closet area. Not perfectly, but an improvement.
Oh, yeah. That's a good one.
Okay, off we go. So let's see, we left on day 6. So let's see, from a deer we should be able to get 1 hide, 2 guts. So that's 3. So we'd have to find 4 deer carcasses. Or, worst case scenario would be 6 rabbits. So somewhere in between those two extremes. No, because we can't actually kill anything other than the rabbits. There's some rabbits here.
Come on, little fire. Perfect.
Yep. That'll work. Oh, just missed.
Man, this pack is getting kind of heavy.
Oops. That didn't work. Yep. Well, that's gonna be a pain. Okay, here we go. Oh, so 2 and 2, that's 4. That leaves me with 8 more to get.
I'm so hungry.
Eight more to get. Which could be two deer carcasses and a rabbit. Okay, I think the smart thing for us to do is to go in, check and see if we caught a bedroll, and then make a decision about whether or not we're going anywhere. If we find a bedroll, then we don't have to go anywhere. We can just sleep in here. But if we don't find a bedroll, then we're probably better off grabbing everything and running back to the other place, the bunker. Oops. Okay, let's see what we got.
This'll come in handy.
Okay, no more frostbite.
Wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Dead dude. Gotta warm the guy up. Maybe he'll be like Sam McGee. He'll wake up when he's surrounded by flame.
Wait, that didn't work. Come on, little fire.
That's not good. Don't mind us, we're just trying to warm up our friend. Okay, that's like third attempt failed.
Come on, little fire.
Oh, finally. Improvement on that. We'll take that. Okay.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Not seeing a bedroll. Nope.
I've never felt so cold in my life.
Nothing. No bedroll in here. We might be stick working, maybe, just maybe, since we have over 50 of them now. Hey, good to see you, Rice. What do you say? Yeah, we're doing a new challenge where it's basically every time we enter a region, we draw a card from a deck, and the suit tells us the type of challenge, and the number on the card tells us how long or how many.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
And we can't leave until we fulfill the challenge. So we got Queen of Clubs, which means we have to find and harvest 12 guts or hides. Before we can leave the region. So now we're very stinky. Yeah, figured as much. Yeah, and you have to fulfill the goal. You have to make the goal before you can leave. So it's only in the region that you're in. So the first two weren't too bad. We had like 4 diamonds, which is 4 days. And then the second one was 4 clubs, which we got by just killing rabbits. But then we got here and we pulled the Queen of Clubs, so it's 12 guts or hides. 12. We still don't have a hacksaw. We don't have a weapon. We're just like having to kill rabbits and look for deer carcasses. And they have to be new. You can't bring them in. Okay, so I think we plan to stay in, sleep. Actually, before we do that, we should probably boil some tea.
Come on, little fire. Come on.
Well, we're still pretty terrible at starting fires.
Come on, little fire. Perfect.
Oh, that's right. We were gonna boil some water here. Yeah, it's definitely doable. It's just a little bit more planning sometimes. This region is definitely doable. But Crumbling Highway was hard. The previous run.
The sun is setting. It's gonna get a lot colder soon.
There we go. Ugh.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Mm.
Man, I could eat anything.
Oh. Oy.
God, I'd eat anything right about now.
Mm. Mm. We should probably make a note here of how many are left. We're at 4 out of 12. We just need 8 more.
To eat.
Good.
Man, this pack is getting kind of heavy.
We've got a couple more spots to check. Obviously, the plane crash in hopes of finding better clothing. Hunter's blind. Might get something. Still no hacksaw. Yeah. I always should have taken a nap. That's what I should have done earlier this afternoon. Well, not afternoon. Oops, not what I wanted to do. Yeah, what I remember, I try to take a nap. Like usually I try to wrap up work around 4:30, and then I don't stream until 8:30 or 9. In between, I'll make dinner or reheat dinner, depending on if I have some leftovers to eat. But I might also go for a grocery run. Oh, that's still good.
I think I can use this. This stuff will come in handy.
Trooper's tabletop story tomorrow. He makes up the dungeon in real time. It's always fun. That's kind of interesting. That's very old school. Kind of like a roguelike, procedurally generated, you know. Okay, I'm starting to get tired.
I'll take it.
Hmm. Okay, let's keep pushing. The Skeeters has become a deer sanctuary. Ooh, there we go. Sweater.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
Wow, that's definitely a trade up.
Perfect. Can you eat trees? Not sure I can carry much more.
Keep wasting matches. Ooh. No, I think that's too far away. Check this cave, then we'll go to the bunker. Sleepy. Okay.
Man, all I can think about is food.
Why do we do that? Only we had hacksaw. Yeah, look at all the goodies here. Uh-oh.
My God.
Hey, thanks for the follow, Alicia. Welcome in. We're just moving along on this particular challenge. Let's see. We'll stay about this height. Ugh. Hey, thanks for the hydrate. Cheers. I'll give you a shout out since you're new.
It's a bit, but I'll make it.
There we go.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
Just a bed, but it is someplace. Oh. As you can tell from my yawns, I think I'm getting close to my limit. And will probably also be not just sending Astra to bed, but sending me to bed. But we'll go find someone else to raid. To appreciate all my lurkers. And everyone that said hi in the chat. Oh, two cats. Two fat cats. What are we doing here? Day 8. I should update that.
I've never been so hungry in my life.
Okay. And probably bump up these numbers now. Yeah. Okay. So we'll just do the in and out here.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Nope. Okay, so basically we're here. We're wrapping up. It is day 9. And we are good for now. So let's go find someone to raid. Oh, actually, before we do, we should read a poem. So those of you new to this channel, new to this channel, let's see. I am a writer. I'm the author of 2 books of poetry, and we read poetry on this channel. Usually at the end of the stream, sometimes by special requests throughout the stream. What are we going to read tonight? Well, we're going to use our fancy dancy poem chooser. Okay, I'm going to read this, but it is going to feel very, very on the nose right now. And I'll give you a little bit of background about it, but oh boy. Okay, this is from my first book of poetry, The Lost Country of Sight, published by Sendra's Publication, no, published by Anhinga Press in 2008, winner of the 2007 Philip Levine Prize. And this poem is, I'll read the poem, then I'll give you behind the scenes on the poem. Let's see. For Sal Paradise, lost in America. I could drive for days on end, heading nowhere but out of the city, out into a world of stone and wood, plow and rain, and some cast iron weather vane spinning me whichever way the wind blows. Go it alone, save only the static hum of the wheel-rutted roads and the heart-ticking balm of silence. A cradle of words, candle, camera, and pen, paper for fires, an arrow of stars, a bow of earth yearning. Tonight I could be anywhere, a lone man in a car surrounded by ghosts. Outside my window, men and women, and the dark cloud of America, like a house burning on a distant hill. I could be anywhere, scattering over the world. I tell myself how easy it would be to be lost in the middle of America, to be struck deaf, dumb, and blind by the star-splattered sky, and not know how to find my way home. So, the title for Sal Paradise, Lost in America, is a reference to the Jack Kerouac book, On the Road, in which the main character, well, one of the main characters is Sal Paradise. And it's all about basically these young guys that get into a car and just aimlessly drive across America. And that kind of nomadic, almost Zen, experience of drifting throughout the world, not certain of one's purpose, was something that struck me in reading the novel. And I kind of I thought a lot about, when I was finishing, when I was in graduate school, there were times when I would just be absolutely burned out and ready to be someplace else. And I'd be tempted to get in my car and just drive away somewhere, anywhere, and just be gone for a while. And so I kind of put those two impulses together and put this into the poem. And, there's this section in the middle, tonight I could be anywhere, a lone man in a car surrounded by ghosts. And it kind of felt like that when I was out there late at night, just driving around kind of pointlessly in Los Angeles, and haunted by things, just thinking about the world, thinking about, the people that I'd already lost at that point, thinking about all these echoes and remnants of the past. And then meanwhile, like having that sense that beyond the window of my car, there's this America transpiring, these things are happening. But America always felt like, on the verge of some sort of disaster, like a house burning on a distant hill, Well, unfortunately, I feel like America has become a house burning on a distant hill. It's across the border from me, and it does look like things are burning down. Sometimes literally with California and a lot of the devastation that impacted, friends of mine who did lose a lot, homes, livelihoods, prized possessions, and then also just sort of this, we're in a chaotic moment in history, I think. A lot of turmoil, a lot of uncertainty. So, and then you can be easily lost in the middle of America. So that was For Sale Paradise. Lost in the middle of America. A house burning cannot stand. No, it can't. It doesn't really stand very well. Okay, so let's figure out who we can go raid. Okay, who do we have? Tormuse. Okay, I guess we're visiting Tormuse. Okay. Okay, so we're just going to go head over to Tormuse, another TLD streamer. Thank you all for hanging out with me tonight. It's been fun. It's getting a little late for me. At least my brain is getting tired, and so I should probably get to bed soon. But I do appreciate all of you hanging out with me. I appreciate those of you who came in, joined us, some of you who have been lurking and decided to chat and give us a little bit of information about yourselves. Grateful for the space where I can chill and you can chill as well, and we can take on these ridiculous challenges and see what happens next. So let's see. Won't be on tomorrow because I run an in-person D&D game on Friday nights. Saturday is up in the air. If I can, I will. Otherwise, expect to see me Tuesday night, I think. Usually it's going to be Tuesday, Thursday, and often Saturday. So we'll see you soon. Thanks, and bye.